Welcome to Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes. This is Grand Arena, the first match of the final week of Season 42. And after our 3-0 week last round, we are in Kyber 2, and hopefully we'll be able to hold on. This bracket is fairly favorable, but first a quick recap. If you want more details on the recap, go to the previous Grand Arena video. I just want to highlight a couple teams. One, Finn Zori squad. My Zori does have the Ami, but Zori can do this without the Ami and at lower stars. Just your opponents tend to underestimate a squad that looks like this, and so you can see multiple attempts trying to take out my Finn Zori squad ultimately takes 3 attempts to get through it. This opponent gave up playing though because he couldn't clear my fleet. And in round 3, we're gonna skip round 2 because that opponent one shot the squads but got held up by fleet. But here Qui-Gon falling to dash Hondo, this getting me a hold here, and we picked up another hold in the fleet defense as well. And then ultimately my opponent did not clear fleet, did not have the Profundity. But that's the reality of playing in a Kyber 3 bracket. In Kyber 2, things are quite different. What we see this round, GP ranges are similar. There's a couple outliers at 11 and 10. One person a little low at 8.3, but everyone's in that 9-point range. Zeta-wise, everyone's fairly similar. There is the same guy who's at 8.3 million GP, 169 Zetas. He's got 13 Amis, 3 GLs. This guy's gonna struggle. Like, the thing that I've talked about being a low GL player, and I was 3 GLs up until this season of Grand Arena, you gotta have more of everything else, and that's not what we're seeing here. This guy is very fortunate to climb up to Kyber 2, probably playing pretty well. But with Omicrons, I've got 20 now. I added an Omicron to Aphra for this week to the uniques. He's now a 2 Omicron character. My opponent has 16 Amis, and we're looking at pretty big swath of Omicron players. There's actually one person who has 8 Omicrons. That's very unusual. Another person at 10. I haven't seen Omicrons this low in a very long time. GLs, only 2 players with 7 GLs, 2 with 6, 2 with 5, me with 4, and then that one person I already mentioned at 3. So pretty much representatives of almost every level. With the relic units, I'm at 121, always going to be a little low, but I'm not the lowest. The 3 GL players at 110. My opponent is in a respectable level of 176. That's not too problematic. This Roadrunner guy, he's much more of a threat at 208 relics. He also has 18 Amis. Pay attention to his stats. He'll probably be in the final round. With the depth, I'm at 244. I only have 1 character left in the game that I have unlocked to bring to Gear 11 Plus. Everyone else who is not currently unlocked. So that's the other GLs, Terran Malicos, Jedi Knight, Cal Kestis, Third Sister. Those are the only characters I don't have at Gear 11 or higher, except for Night Sister Initiate. That's the last one. Now, with the depth, most players in that 200 range, that's pretty healthy. We're not seeing any super shallow rosters except for this one guy with 3 GLs. He's super low. Relic distribution, this is advantageous for me. My opponent has a bunch of tier 3 relics, so a lot of his relic advantage that we saw where he had about 50 relics of an advantage, almost all of those are in tier 3, so that's fairly negligible. That's going to really even the playing field between the two of us. That Roadrunner guy though, he's got some pretty terrifying numbers, like 44 tier 8 relics, 12 tier 9. Like, this guy is going to be a problem. With the mods, my opponent has a ton of mods, but I'm beating him out in averages. And that's where it comes down to what I talk about all the time, where a bad 5-dot mod does not make a good 6-dot mod. It's a little bit easier now with calibrations, but it's not the same deal. My averages come into 3rd place with this bracket, so I'm looking pretty good in terms of my modding, and my counts are pretty favorable. And this is actually an area where I do beat out Roadrunner. His mods are actually fairly poor considering how strong everything else is. Datacrons, my opponent's pretty weak. No level 9 crons, only 9 level 1 plus. But the bracket in general, I'd say there's only 2 players with really weak participation on the Datacrons. 3 players without Jabba, 4 without Lord Vader, 1 player without JML. That's very unusual. Usually it's JMK and JML that everybody has. Everyone with Sith Eternal Emperor, but mine is still at gear 12, working on the ultimate, not really feeling the rush towards relics while I still have to do the ultimate farming. But I am done with the Cal Kestis requirement farms, which means I can now allocate more resources towards finishing off Sith Eternal Emperor. 4 players without Rey, and I am the only player without SLKR. 1 player without Malgus. Most of the Malguses look pretty good. 1 player without the Profundity. The Idens look fine, but 1 player without the Amion Iden. Starkillers all around, looking pretty good. A bunch of weaker Wampas. I just don't really get that. Like, especially like Relic 3 is not really good enough. We are looking at 1 player without the Savage Army, so the message looks like is really filtered down on that one. 1 player without Traya, same deal there. Really though, you gotta have it. 3 players with Aphra. Half the bracket without a usable Swolo. Well, I guess Cope and my opponent, his Swolo's usable. Like, that's fairly effective. I did that for a while. I'm very impressed with the number of active Zoris, so I think players really understand how effective she can be. And this is a bracket with 3 third sisters, and my opponent is one of them. And then Captain Rex here. There's some solid looking Captain Rexes. The rest of this is fine. Let's take a look at the quality of my opponent's modding. Oh wait, no. There's a couple things with just 1. Jedi Knight Cal Kestis, 1 player does have them, and then Leviathan. Almost glossed over the Leviathan. There are 3 Leviathans in this bracket. Hopefully I'll get to face 1, because I would like to do some testing up against it now that the changes are in game. Now with my opponent's modding, I think we're going to find some advantages here. His Zori is exactly 300, so let's order this by speed, and we got what, 25, 30, approaching 35 characters. So his Newt's at 298. His modding's excellent. Now there's a couple additional characters like Basilisk Unfallen. I'd look to get above 300, First Order Officer, CLS even. So there's a Han. There's a number of characters I would like to have faster, but considering he has 34 characters above 300 speed, that's excellent. We don't see counts this high all that often. But let's take a look at that defense. And I did do my Twitch stream prep, and this is going to be a nightmare. I'm going to need some serious luck to clear this opponent. I did plan out a strategy. I might win regardless because my opponent, he has already started attacking. He might be done. His participation was very low. He threw a ton on defense, and he might call it at this point. But let's go through this first. So I've made a number of changes to my defense this week. So that was there. I took Hondo off just in case because I like to use Hondo as a Malgus cleanup. So that dash team was a slight change. I do have Maul at Relic 7 now, getting towards that Leviathan prep, and I do have the level 9 Kron on my Maul, so that team is new to defense. Not a great one, but we'll see if it does anything. Now, in the other territory where he has already started attacking, he took out the Malgus, and then I had Mon Mothma as a filler squad because I took Jabba off of defense. And so what we're looking here is Maul, he's left untouched, and Qui-Gon untouched. He may have just gone for some easier stuff. And on the back wall, I think I made 1 change. Yeah, I added Sortie. Not going to do much back here. But what I wanted to do is I took Sana off of defense because I want to do Sana versus Raddus if we have the opportunity. I did it in Territory Wars. It's pretty shocking. Sana beats Raddus. And I want to capture some Grand Arena footage showing it. Fleets is unchanged. It's Profundity, Executor, Negotiator. We're not going to show it. But this is what my opponent did to me. This is going to be tough. Starkiller, fine. Sana, fine. Finn, fine. But we got JMK. That we can clear if we want to just focus on that territory. But in the other territory here, we got Traya with Savage, That's going to be tough. Jabba, Malgus, and Lord Vader. If too many things go wrong, we're not going to be able to beat this. I'll show you what my planned out strategy is going to be. This is what I planned out on Twitch. We'll do Lord Vader. We'll handle him, JMK Fennec. JMK first attempt, Fennec to clean it up if we're in that kind of situation. I'll have to double check the Kron there. Jabba, we'll do a Jabba mirror. Clean it up with Aphra if we don't beat it. JMK, JML. I'm expecting his third sister on the back wall. I couldn't really see it in his history because no one was clearing this guy, but he did have some matches where his Lord Vader had his third sister and the third sister's not there anymore. So I'm guessing his third sister's on the back wall. So we do need to prepare for it, which is why we're handling Jabba differently. Traya Sauvage, I know I've done JTR Swolo up against it before. I don't think it wins, but it might set me up for a win, or we might play this differently. I'm gonna have to consider that one. Malgus will gas, Trench, Cere Juna, Raddus, will Sana, Qui-Gon, we'll do some things, Sana will Trooper, and Sortie, we got Bad Batch. That's my planned approach right now. We'll see if we can do some testing. It's going to be a little chaotic here today. But I think what I want to do is I want to do the JMK first. Because if this goes poorly, then I think we're just going to focus on clearing this top territory, so I need to know how this match goes, and that'll dictate what kind of risk level I take throughout the rest of this match. But we're gonna do, I think we're gonna bring in a decent amount of firepower into this one, and this should be good. We're gonna bring in this Bastilocron. I did do this in Territory Wars yesterday, so as long as I play this right, then we should be okay. Let's get into this, and let's hope we don't do anything stupid today. Let's make sure my audio levels aren't a disaster. I'm going to clear the foresights. I want him to take his turn. So I am going to do a little bit of work, I guess. Let's get some turn meter. Let's throw this onto Luke. I want that to happen perfect. Now we can start dealing with Cat. We're not getting full use out of this Kron, but we're at least getting a little bit. Already? Fine. Alright, let's just get to work over on Ahsoka. Don't do that. Let's stun, because that'll definitely help. Focus down on Ahsoka. Let's just get to work. Alright, stun is off there. I need to protect my JKR. A little concerned. Come on, man. Maybe I should have had Jolie. Because that is a problem. Okay. I mean, do a big hit first. Triggered the Savior. Let's clear that foresight. Next time. Alright. We got this. We got a stun then ready with Luke. Alright, this will get a good amount of damage onto Ahsoka. I need my stun. Don't like this. Alright, finally got my stun. I should have targeted JMK, whatever. Let's do it here. jam. Not great. Come on. Come on. We're running low on clock. It's not good. This will hopefully take out Cat. Alright, now we can make some actual progress. I think I'm going to take out Padme, because her doing her stuff is kind of annoying, although Ahsoka's always really worth the attention. Come on. Come on, running low on time. Alright, Padme down. I might auto soon. Ahsoka down. Alright. Now we'll auto. I'm pretty sure Wampa can solo Kenobi if we don't do it. But, come on, 20 seconds. Let's do this. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Alright. Good, 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 good. Okay, so now the dream is still alive. That's all I care about. Okay, so that means let's do some of these other things. We're going to do Grievous, Starkiller, which is actually not on the plan. That was not one of the teams I was expecting to see. So there are some changes here that we were not anticipating. We got presets. Let's do some presets. Need to work on being in the habit of that. What? Oh, that's for video. That's for making videos, not for this. Okay, while we're here, let me just show you the progress. Oh wait, it's not showing. I'm done with the farming on them. That's right. It's not going to show it on this screen. Okay, let's take a look. Well, the farming's done for those characters. That's all I'm trying to emphasize. Where's my Grievous? There we go. Now, when Old Ben is here, I do find this to be a little bit more inconsistent. So hopefully we get through this fine. And it's really more that it's inconsistent because I got Gear 12 characters here. Like we got a Gear 12 B2 we're dealing with. Let's get those target locks out. Great. Hit all those target locks. The Zeta on the lead to Grievous means we're generating a bunch of turn meter every time we hit those target locks. So this is a strong start. I need to get rid of Palps fast and early though. That's the first goal. Because he's really the engine to Starkiller becoming a monster. These stuns aren't great though. That's fine. Get some turn meter. Get some more turn meter. Can we get a stun? No. Oh wait, we can't get stuns well. Yeah, that's right. I always forget that. And then I'm reminded in the moment. Don't you dare. All right. Generate it, go. All right, let's hit Palps. Awesome. That's bad, but fine. We'll work with it. All right, let's AoE. Oh, no. This is terrible. Terrible. Let me please take out Visas before she brings him back. Just let me do that. All right, Visas is down. And Starkiller is going to blow me up. Yeah. So that's partly just because I don't have relics on everybody. I still run it because I feel like I win it, I don't know, 75% of the time. And now it's in a position where it's easy to clean up. And part of it is because Old Ben's there. And it's the Old Ben versions that are less consistent. So he's got, all right, let's go down below. The way that we'd play this is we would do CLS up against Finn, and we'll do Troopers up against Sana. But before I use those teams, let's work down south. So the plan here, let's start with gas, because I'd like to start with things that I know are going to work. Let's get back into this habit. There we go. We'll find... the Datacron set's been released at this point. There's one Datacron I'm definitely getting for these guys. Is that what I use? I don't feel like that's what I use. Offense, health steal. Let's do that. Okay, let's jump in. This looks like a decent comp. I actually don't mind Sith Empire Trooper being here. Oh, I didn't mention that with my defense. I did set down Sith Empire Trooper instead of Malik. And in that, because I have the level 9 crown for Sith Empire Trooper now, so looks like it didn't do anything. Not that it sounds that interesting. Okay, so they very quickly got through my stuff here. Triggered that sacrifice. I really need... Oh, no. Not a huge deal, but it's a deal. This is a bad one so far. But this is also something I expect is going to be happening much more regularly as people get Leviathan ready, is this counter is going to become less and less reliable. Also, what kind of cron does he have here? Because it looks like we're doing no damage. Yeah, okay. He's doing way more damage up against me than I am to him. This is terrible. Stand up before things get real bad, please. Okay, thank you. Alright, we're at a point where I think we can probably take on Malik, so let's hit him. Not quite. I thought you already triggered him. Maybe it was his turn for it. Counter. Counter him to death. Counter him to... Not him. Malik. Perfect. Okay, Malik is down. Let's focus on Sith Empire Trooper, because he's going to stop us from going after who we care about. Alright. Bad timing, but we'll work with it. Let's hit Fallen, get rid of those buffs. Terrible timing. Terrible, 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 terrible timing. Alright, let's work on him. I really wish I had Lord Vader right now so that these characters had higher relics. Or I wish my Sith Eternal Emperor was ready, because I would have just used Sith Eternal Emperor. But we're definitely going to lose this. I'm just hoping we can get it to a point where Hondo can clean it up. That's my hope here. Come on. Let me... No! I don't think Hondo can clean it up with... We're going to find out. This is why I kept Hondo for offense. I had a feeling we were going to have this kind of day. We haven't had this kind of day in a while. We're not going to be able to use a cron, though. Might not be a big deal. See, Hondo definitely wins when it's a solo. I don't know if he can win like this. No L. I don't have L3. Okay, whatever. We'll do this. Do I have another scoundrel with like a taunt? I'm just trying to buy some time. Not that I want to use. Okay. Alright, we're gonna do this. Yeah, so Hondo can definitely clean it up solo-wise. But Revan's gonna change things. Inflict ability block, okay. And what does the basic do again? That doesn't matter, okay. Alright, goodbye, Kira, my friend. We got our 10 stacks, so now we can kind of get to work if we get the chance to. Let's call Lando. It doesn't matter at this point. We just need to get our stuff. We're going to put stealth over on Hondo. Hopefully that allows him to get a little bit more opportunity to get to work. See, we did not make enough progress. 11 is way too low. Let's hit Revan. Ooh, that's terrible. Okay, we'll do it. We might get away with this. We survived the big hit. Alright, let's hit Revan. We're getting to 17 stacks. It's still low. 19. Ah! Yeah, okay. Yeah, Revan, it's too much. If I had more gear on some of those other characters. But okay, fine. Alright. We'll be able to do... We'll throw... Oh, maybe we can't throw a bounty on it. Well, we'll see. We'll see. We will see. Alright, let's do the plan. Let's start executing the strategy and see how far we get. And part one of that is going to be... We are doing JMK here. He is not using the protection up one. So that's kind of good. I'm not messing around with Maul because whenever I try to do the versions with Fennec up against Maul, it's not going to work for me because I don't have relics on everybody, and I'm going to have a much better chance with Fennec cleaning it up than starting. And we'll do this one. I think that's what I use. Or do I want the extra stats? No, I want the offense. Because we get a lot of stacking offense from all the buffs going around. So, let's just get started. Oh, that's right. I needed to put that on Kenobi. I messed up already. I just don't do this one as often. So sometimes I forget like a fool. I think I might save it right now, but taking them out doesn't matter. Alright, let's heal up a little bit. Okay. Definitely this. Okay. Okay, one more. Fine. Alright, give me my turn. My turn. Alright, let's take out Maul. I'll take out Vader next. Oh my god, the clock is... Alright, we gotta... Okay. Barely doing anything to Vader. This healing immunity is going to help. He's getting a lot of recovery. Let's do a basic cleanse some stuff. Maybe? No? Let's see if we can keep him alive. I think I'd like that. Oh, we're out of the charged ultimate. We gotta charge up again. Let's do some of this. Very little time. Very concerned. Fine, let's just land some armor shreds. Maybe I should be going after guard. Really, I just care about Vader. I want Vader gone. Fine, good enough. I don't want to go another turn. Alright, come on, get me there, get me there. We're getting a lot. Every turn we take, we are getting more offense. Awesome. Alright. I'm going to auto from here. We're not going to win, but we are in a position where we have a much better chance of cleaning up. And maybe we can take out one more guy. I'm going after Royal Guard. That might be a mistake. I just feel like Guard might be easier to take out of the two. You just got to take enough turns. But all those extra stats are, like, they add up. We are getting, like, here's the datacron I have, where we're getting offense stacking. It just counteracts it a little bit, but it doesn't really feel like it's happening too much. I wanted to go after Royal Guard. Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. Time out. Okay. Now we bring in Fennec. I was hoping to bring in a different version of Fennec. Like, I didn't want to bring in Mando, but I gotta bring in Mando now. Now the question is, do I bring in Zam? Or do I bring in Boba Fett? Do I want the stats? I think I want this. Do I want the stats? I feel like it goes better with Zam. With my version, at least. We'll probably live to regret this, but this is this is what we're going with. Okay. Boom. Don't care. We're gonna basic. We got dazes on the characters I care about. Boom. We will base it, or not basic, mass assist. I guess that doesn't really matter. I'm gonna throw this on Royal Guard because I think we're gonna take out Ninth Sister with this. Get our mass assist going. Come on, let's do this. We'll do this. We're just take him out. Take him. What just happened there? Why didn't that take out? Let's basic. Do this. Grief. Great. Take him out. Okay, now we gotta land some armor shreds. This part's gonna be tough though. This is still gonna be tough. Because it's not gonna take too many of these before Lord Vader causes some major problems. Okay, get some armor shreds. But still, this is like a late start on the armor shreds. Yeah. And it's over. And do I have anything that can even clean up Lord Vader? I don't know that I do. Like, maybe. You know, CLS can do it. But I kind of wanted CLS for Zori. What am I going to do with Zori? Well, let's do the next part first. Because we got a lot of things to clean up, and I don't know if all this is going to work or not. So let's start with this one. Now, normally what you see me do is I'll do Traya first, and then I'll bring in Aphra to clean up. We're not doing that this time, obviously, because I think I need Traya for the back wall. So this time, instead, we are doing this. Let's bring in a nice, strong Kron. Yeah. I've got a minor. No, I don't even want to call that an advantage. Okay. I don't know. Okay, let's throw buff immunity over there, I guess. Who cares about disarm over there? Fine. Let's just do it there because when... I guess I probably want that on Lando instead, don't I? Like, Bosch we want to get out first. But I think maybe the buff immunity over on Lando's the way to go. Let's keep my Bosch under stealth. No, I think the buff immunity over on Chrysanthemum's definitely the way to go, because now we can target Bosch earlier. Let's do that. Because we want to be taunting, and right now they have to go after my Chrysanthemum, which I don't have to do. So let's keep that buff immunity on Chrysanthemum. Alright, I need to get protection up back on my guys. Okay, let's chuck it. Awesome. Come on, come on, come on. Let's just do this now. Oh, we lost Embo, which is not great. Mainly because I'd like him to get eaten. Don't eat somebody I care about. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. Alright. Is it my turn to eat? Yeah, okay, let's eat his chrysanthemum. Let's get protection up, back, taunt. And we'll auto in a moment. Don't do that. I should be focusing on Jabba. I don't know why I'm getting so... I think it's just because my attitude was I was always going to bring in a, do a second attempt. But maybe that's the wrong attitude. Alright. Who are you eating? Oh, I'm eating. Okay. Yeah, this will be a timeout. I'm sure there's a number of little tweaks I could have made to make that go smoother and win it. That's whatever. Well, how do I want to play this? Okay, that's fine. Because the thing is, Aphra can clean up either Lord Vader or Jabba, but I think troopers can work up against Jabba. But troopers, I was thinking about using. Well, I need to look at Traya. All right, we're gonna do my JTR Swolo thing because the thing is, I'm not actually sure that it works. I think I tried it before, and I don't remember where I landed on it. I think it lost, but maybe it made good progress, or maybe I just needed to play it smarter. And I did not investigate my history to see what happened. We're going to do it anyway. What did I click on? So I've just been adding some bodies here. The ones I've been using are armor and... Oh, I had been using Nest, but Nest is on defense, so we're not going to use Nest. Who wants to be your friend today? Who? Is it going to be Yoda? I'm giving him Yoda because I guess I don't want to undersize it. It has to be somebody at Relic 5 or higher because I'm going to use the Swolo Cron. All right. Now we are going to hit Traya with this. Increase cooldowns, dispel. I have no idea what just happened there, but I'm going to take it. Spread some buffs around, why not? I need my Swolo needs to be faster. Oh, and I want to change his mods. I forgot to change his mods. Oh, I know. I need to take out Talon first. What am I doing? Well, she was probably under stealth the first turn, but I gotta take out Talon. Okay, Swolo, is it your turn, please? Your turn, please. 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 Okay. Wait, he ignores stealth anyway. I definitely should have gone after Talon first. Okay. Like, really, it would be better if I had more, like, relic characters. Relic resistance characters. Alright. Talon, I need to get that big ability. That's fine. Armor did her job. Okay, come on. Talon. Not quite. Okay. That's bad. Isolate going to Swolo is bad. I need to use the other ability. Okay, all right. Do some damage. Come on, man. It's also this Datacron set, because he's got the... Oh wait, no, it's not the... It's not the one... It's not the stat boost. Okay, Loyal Hand, you're gonna hurt me. Fine. Fine. That's not great. I think that triggers it, right? Like, now he can die? That did nothing. Okay, no, leave him alone. Okay, now they can die. All right. Let's forfeit and leave. Yeah, all right, we're not full clearing. That was kind of like the one thing that I probably needed to... I think that works more in like a different kind of capacity. All right, let's do this stuff. Okay, so I think here's my plan. think I got a plan. We're going to Starkiller this, not CLS it. So we didn't need to use Starkiller this time. So we have options. Mara Jadecron. And this is why I'm glad I didn't use my first instincts the first time. This is why we went to those GLs and the tougher matches. Because I needed to know what kinds of teams I needed and then consider other paths. Because that's what we're looking at here. A situation where we are looking, we need to find another way through. And I'm not sure if we have a complete route through, but we might make a lot more progress than we otherwise would. Let's hit this stagger. Awesome. Stun everybody and hit some staggers. Let's see if we can just take out Finn. Take out Finn. Awesome. This team really needs Rose. Like, Rose is the one of the mandatory characters in this scenario. Okay. And up against that Sana squad, I believe I was thinking Bad Batch. I think I'm still going to do that. Sure, let's do this. Can we hit that stagger and stop Zori? Great. Great. Okay. Moving on. Yeah, so Zori, or was I? Yeah, I think. Yeah, I don't know if the mods are right. I don't know if this might be one of those counters where you need. I think I've done this before, but it might be one of those counters where you need to have relics. I'm not sure. I think I've done it before though. We just need to outspeed them. I don't know if I do. But at least there's no Kron to deal with. Hondo is going to prevent me from outspeeding them, it appears. That's bad. This is bad. Yeah, they're taking too many turns. There's no way this is going to work. Yeah, okay. Let's forfeit. Let's give him full turn meter. That's a better plan. I beat... Wait, I took out Hondo? When and how did that happen? I'm gonna have to go back to the foot. I wasn't paying attention. I was kind of like... I was trying to quit. I mean, I guess Echo must have done it. Oh, I know what happened. I know. It's because... This is what happened. Hondo put capture onto one of my characters. And then that character died before capture could come off. So Hondo went out. Awesome. Okay. That's actually not a bad way of dealing with Hondo in some situations. If he has the Omicron, you just bring in a super weak squad where you know Hondo is going to take out the squad. Yeah, that's what happened. I know exactly what happened. Yeah, so that's great. Hopefully things go fine here. But yeah, Hondo took himself out because of capture. Because that's why I was saying earlier in the match where he needs to have 10 stacks of ransom before you start really getting to work. Because if he doesn't have 10 stacks of ransom, he leaves the battle. Let's do this. Maybe I should have kept Wampa. Well, Wampa can't beat Lord Vader. I don't think he can beat Jabba. I don't think I've tested that one, though. I'm sure I have. I don't think it works. Yeah, it wouldn't work because of the buff immunity. The buff immunity would mess up Wampa. Alright, cleaning up the... do I have something cheap I can clean this up? I guess Cere could probably clean this up cheap. We have Grand Inquisitor. We even have... Yeah, alright, let's head below. Because I think what we'll do here... We might have more of a way than I thought. Let's think about this. Because... Well, Troopers... I don't think Troopers is going to work with Savage here, but Troopers otherwise can do pretty well up against the Traya army. I might try it anyway. Which means Jabba, we do CLS, and we do Aphra up against Lord Vader. And then what would we do up against Malgus? Let's see if we can do Sith Eternal Emperor up against it. I don't know what kind of Sith we have left. Oh, we can't do that. He can't, there's no way he's gonna solo it. You know what? We're gonna do something crazy here. No, that's not gonna work. Not with that Datacron. I used Grand Inquisitor to beat Lord Vader before, but it was in Territory War, and it was not with that Datacron. What if I were to do it, though? And I mean beat him as in clean him up, if that's not clear. So there's testing squads for cleanups. Alright. I don't know. I don't think so. Let's just do Aphra. Let's not waste things here. Because I know Aphra's going to work. And what? We want, what, this Taloncron? Yeah, that'll do good. We'll just auto. I'm going to get it going, but we're just going to auto. So I've been not rewatching. I've been watching Rebels. I watched season 1 a year ago, before Kenobi came out, and then was that a year ago or was that this year? It was a year ago. Yeah, before Kenobi came out, and then I dropped it when Kenobi started and never picked it up again. But now with Ahsoka coming out, I wanted to watch it. So I'm in season 2 right now, making my way through. It's, you know, whatever. We do have the second Omicron on the unique ability here. So they should be getting damage immunity. Or the droids will when they fall below certain health, which they didn't. Great, let's move on. Okay, now let's do CLS here up against Jabba. Because this I know works, obviously. Let's do this. grab a Kron. Let's grab... No, who cares? Okay, let's just auto this. This might get annoying, but it should be, this is max health, right? Yeah. Okay. This takes a minute, but this will be fine. This is why CLS is such a good character. This is why, like, CLS needs to be the first squad you go after in a new account. There's just not any wasted investment in him. Okay, come on. It's taking a minute. I'm getting a little worried about Rancor action. Come on. Come on, get into the yellow. Make me feel like you're making progress. Okay, finally. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, we're in the red. Awesome. Jabba down. Now, I'm gonna throw troopers in here. Because like I could do Traya and stuff. I'm still kind of playing this in the absurd scenario of what if I actually got through it? But there's also preloaded turn meter here, right? Like there's no way this works. This is not gonna work. I need to check my footage to see when this worked. Was Savage here? Because Savage is going to take so many turns. He's going to be constantly interrupting Emperor's Trap. Like I can't imagine that I did this with Savage on the squad. Yeah, I just don't see what I have left on my roster that can do this. I just wanted to try it. And when I need to be ignoring Savage right now, I don't know why I'm... Can we just fight Scion, please? Okay. This is starting. I feel like this is coming back to me. I needed to be attacking Scion from the beginning. I think I did beat this with Savage. Yeah, this is starting to feel very familiar to me. But I think it's too late now. I needed to have started off differently. Yeah. Okay. I don't think we're going to clear that team. We'll try maybe a thing or two. We're going to clear the top territory. Maybe we'll clear Malgus. We'll come back to this. What we're going to do is the firepower I was saving for the back wall, we're going to use on the front wall. But first, we're going to clear this clear fleet, and then we'll goof off. And this, I'm going to try unaligned force users. I think my friend Serjunda can clean this up for me. Maybe it's too many debuffs, but without the full qualifications, I think we can do this. Okay, that's pretty good. Can we keep her alive, maybe? Awesome. This is my favorite squad in game right now. Okay, that's fine. Who cares? Boom, big hit on old Ben. You can just see if she was at, like, that's how good she is at gear 12 Fulcrum. If she's at relics, she's just gonna be unstoppable. And I'm kind of surprised that Mara Jade survived that hit, because usually that's a one shot on anybody. Okay. Alright, okay. He's given me a lot to deal with. We got a Chimera the Negotiator. We'll do that one first. You know what? How did that guy beat me before? What did that guy do? That guy... There was a guy I went up against in my history. He did... I wish I would have written that down, because I don't even remember what match that was. It was... I think it was Executrix. But it was... I think it was... this... and like the bomber as a reinforcement. All right, it's the morning. I'm back. I didn't do the fleet battles because I did a test battle with the Chimera up against the Executor in Fleet Arena, and I thought I was playing Grand Arena, and that was a pretty clear indicator that I shouldn't be playing anymore. Now my opponent has started attacking, actually I think he might be attacking right now. We got about 3 hours left in Grand Arena. I think he's one-shot everything with his roster. That shouldn't be an issue. I was kind of hoping he wasn't going to participate and we were just going to get a default win. But some of these characters have gone down while I was getting set up to record. So I think he's still going. And if he clears any more territories, it's probable that we aren't going to win. Just because I'm only going to be able to clear the fleet. So yeah, everything's been one shot. He's got 2 strong squads, strongish squads left to go up against. and let's get to work on this. So last night I did test out my Chimera up against the Executor in Fleet Arena. I'm not going to do it. I don't have relics on my Iden. It sometimes works. It's not at a point where it's consistent enough that I think it's worth burning a fleet, losing a good fleet on, when I know that my Chimera is going to beat the Negotiator no problem, when I know I can 2-hit the Executor, which brings me down to the Scythe, and seeing if I can beat his Scythe, or beat his Profundity with my Scythe. I think that's the best way forward. So let's start with the Scythe battle, because that's really the hardest one here. So let's go Scythe. And that means I need the Bomber. We can take the Reaper off. We're probably not going to use it. If we get to a point where we need to use it, we probably would have lost the battle regardless. Let's go in like this. Yeah. Okay. That's a terrible opening. Let's clean you up. Are you kidding me? You're just gonna have that kind of RNG to start a match? Alright. Well, that's why we did this. You know what? The other thing I could have tried, it's too late now, but there's I should test it out in my Fleet Arena so I actually know how to do it. Somebody played me using the Sith ships with the Executrix. I think it was Sith Bomber, the shuttle, Emperor shuttle, Sith Fury class interceptor. I think the TIE Bomber as a reinforcement. And that won, but it's just something I haven't tested myself, so I didn't want to try it out. But he got the kind of RNG on that opening attack that doesn't happen too often, but not much we could do up against that. And without the Scythe, or not without the Scythe, without the Scythe, I don't think we can win this. I'm gonna go throw this down. It might be a turn early, but I would love it if we could take out the Y-Wing. Just don't. Okay. Don't die, please. Just let me heal him. Okay, it doesn't matter. We can't heal up effectively anymore. Okay. Well, the most important part of that was handled. Maybe we can pick it apart. That's not nothing taking out that Y-Wing. Okay. Let's do this. I need to set up these presets differently. We're putting my bomber there. Okay. We'll hit this first. Okay. Big AoE. Hit him. Drop these bombs. I need to heal up. Awesome. Can we just take out Ahsoka before she retributions? Great. Heal up. I feel like his ships are doing way more damage to me than normal. All right. Let's just take this out. Normally I would ignore it, but we're past the win condition. Let's just make some progress. Okay. I need my Sith Eternal Emperor. Finished. Okay. So I'm guessing cleared trench. Maybe the front territory. Let's check it out. Yeah, trenches down. Probably did it in one. Yeah. Now the problem here is I need to burn something. There's not really the depth of fleet to be burning, but I've already weakened my Sith fleet enough where there isn't really a Sith fleet anymore. So let's take in ships I know that'll die quickly. That's gonna be Jedi Consular. I guess Soldier's a ship I could technically burn. I'm not going to. Let's bring in Sith Fighter. Dagger's probably a ship I could burn, but let's do Scimitar. I just want ships that'll go down fast. And I just paused there for some reason. Because I'm apparently not awake. Okay, perfect. Let's get to work. Grab this. I feel like it's been a little bit since we've done this. Okay, let's think. I'm gonna throw this over here. I'm gonna AoE. He'll get turn meter, but he's stunned, so it's just gonna skip him. Let's throw some buzz droids over here. More buzz droids. Okay. I really would like to dispel these stun, but we're not doing that right now. Let's see if we get good RNG with the assists here. Awesome, pretty good. Before the heal though, we need to take out Razor Crest. No, we're not going to do that. Goodbye, Hyena Bomber. Bring out the Ebon Hawk, get that shaft down. I'm gonna basic over here. I don't want to feed turn meter right now. Not when we could bring in like Spy and potentially get a bunch of assists if the cooldowns are right. Nah, never mind. This is the right thinking. Just now we got a taunt to deal with. Let's do it here. Take the AoE, maybe that gets it. Perfect. He's probably going to heal up before we take him out. This is actually perfect timing. We can dispel. Can we take him out? Please let me take him out. Awesome. I'm just going to be attacking the Houndstooth. Okay, perfect. This is a win. Perfect. Okay. Now for the challenge. Will it be possible to pick this apart? Let's start with the finalizer. Because what I'm hoping with the finalizer is because of the speed, because of the attacking, we can take some things out, make some progress. But these are mostly Gear 11 pilots. I guess a mix of Gear 12 and Gear 11. I kind of like these little icons here. I'm almost tempted to take out the Phantom first. Because I know... No, he's under stun, so we don't even need to think about it. That's kind of fortunate. But he takes them out that fast? Come on. Okay, let's... let's stun. I will, which one's which again? Oh, that's right, those kind of things don't work. I shouldn't even be using Finalizer here is what I shouldn't be doing. Let's do this. I still haven't learned my lesson. This fleet is not the option here. I should have made that the last fleet I used. So let's instead do, we gotta use Raddus now, just in case it works. Like, I don't think it's going to, but we need something to clean up after it in case it works. It might work. I think I've gotten pretty close. This might work. It's not going to, but it might. What's the cooldown on this? 4 turns. And this is 3 turns. I think this is crazy. It's the Dispel. This is why this is a terrible fleet here, but I'm going to do this right now. This is, I think, is a very bad idea, but I need to get Deflector Shield onto these ships, so this might have consequences later. I'm gonna daze the Falcon, or I guess if dazes multiple ships, let's do this. I should be going after Phantom. Because I'm not taking out the Falcon, maybe we can take out the Phantom. We need a tank. Okay, let's put it... I'm going to put it on the X-Wing because he's taking his turn sooner. This is bad. I know I should be going after like the Outrider and stuff. I'm just kind of... I've already kind of conceded that that's not going to happen. Oh my god, we did it. Okay. Okay. I'm just trying to weaken it so in the cleanup. Can I take it out? Yes! Alright, okay. fine. That is fine. We're clearing it. Okay. Let's get some taunts going. Let's do this. Why? There's nothing even near it here. This is a win. He's got no capital ship. He's got no outrider. Falcon's a little annoying, but it's fine. And there we go. Easy. But unfortunately, we have no way to do this. Because the strongest teams we've got left, it's like Grand Inquisitor, but Grand Inquisitor can't beat the Traya. So let's use here, because the Traya is a counter to Grand Inquisitor. So let's try Grand Inquisitor up against this. I have no idea. But the plus situation here is it's a strong team. What maybe? Protection, crit avoidance, crit chance, crit avoidance. Crit avoidance, outsteal. I kind of think I want that extra damage, but we're going to use this. Because maybe that damage immunity comes in handy. And let's see. I should have looked for one of those what's it called? Datacrons that gets rid of debuffs. Maybe. Alright, let's throw a Torture on Revan. The turns are not in my favor. I should have paid attention to the turn meter a little bit more. We'll do this here because he's got 5 stacks. Oh, but we got... Doesn't matter because we had shock on everybody. Let's just basic. This feels bad. I feel like saving that for a time when Malgus isn't about to take a turn. Okay, let's try doing some damage now. Now we get our free turn from Inquisitor, but we only get 1 hit. We'll heal up Inquisitor a little bit. Do I have any dispels? Revan's healing. I'm gonna land this buff immunity, I think. I just really want to take out Revan. Come on, do something for me, please. I wish I had something that was stacking the damage. I'm gonna heal, because every time we attack with 7th, Revan heals a little bit. I guess it's just the purge mechanic. Do I have an AoE that can... No, Revan's gonna take his turn and we're gonna lose Torture. I should be saving these AoEs for when we're behind a taunt. He just heals up way too much. Like, this is we're looking at a timeout situation. The healing immunity is nice, but come on, let me... Yes! Okay. Let's just auto. I don't think we can win this, but maybe we can bring in something else now, at least. Like, the obvious thing we can do is Traya. But I kind of wanted to save Traya for Traya, even though it's unlikely, but maybe it's something where we can at least take out somebody. Because what do we... I got Raddus. See, the thing is, if we... Maybe... No, we only have... Let's do the Scythe here. Because what we can do is we'll do Traya lead. That's what we're doing as our floor, as our minimum. Question is, do I bring in Malik, or do I bring in Sith Eternal Emperor? Do I think does he bring anything as a Gear 12 character, no ultimate? Or am I just better off with Malik? We get some shocks. It's so unlikely that we win. Let's just bring him in and see what happens. He's still a GL after all. Okay, let's see. Okay. Alright, we gotta take out Savage, but that's not terrible. My kettle might start whistling. So if that happens, I might stop for a moment. I need to take out Talon. Seems like that's not going to help me right now. Okay, I think that's all the protection. No, now that's all the protection. She's under stealth now. Maybe we can dispel in a little bit. We're just gonna basic. We lose my buddy. But I think it means we are probably gonna get to the next annihilate first. We can dispel. Oh, I should have done it then. This is that's when to do the mass assist. Right now. To take her out. And next turn, if we can take out Traya. Because if we take out Traya, then we can bring in, we can clean this up, no problem. I'm a little bit worried about, can we just take out Traya now? Awesome. Cooldown increase, Annihilus. You already took your turn, so you can't annihilate again. Or not trigger it, I mean. Okay, next time Nihilus goes, we can eliminate. There, awesome. Okay, I'm gonna handle this tea kettle. Okay, great. Hopefully we don't need to do too much editing or something there. Hopefully I remember to check for that. Okay. Malgus. What was the banners at? Could I win? He might think I'm done. Maybe we try Raddus. I really didn't think we were going to get through Traya. What kind of bounty hunter situation do we have? Like, really, we're counting on Boba Fett to win this thing, which is not a great bet. I don't think Bad Batch can do anything. Malik's not. I feel like Raddus might be the best option here. What about Night Sisters? Do I think Night Sisters is Plague gonna do it? I don't know. If it gets to that point, maybe we look at that. Let's just do Raddus. I guess Tarful, given enough time to stack up things, do I think Tarful can win it? Let's do that first. Because I think there's a logic here. We're just going to bring him in. We're going to go on auto. Not Smuggler. I need... Here, we bring in Vandor. So the logic here is that he doesn't have AoEs. He's not going to do a lot of damage. Vandor can keep everybody alive. It's just we need to have enough time so that all the offense stacks. So let's just auto. And it's too bad we lost Chewie. That's going to slow down our stacking stuff, but... but that doesn't fundamentally break things. The bad part is it looks like in terms of damage, Malgus is starting off strong and not having any problems here. Just do I think in 4 minutes will we have stacked up enough offense? And Vandor was prepared and didn't bring back Tarful. Alright, this is a waste. Let's get out of here. God, if I get stopped by Malgus. Because if I had Hondo, Hondo would beat this. Alright, let's try Raddus. All I need to do is clear him and I think I win. Do I not have... Oh, here we go. Do I swap out Scarif? I don't really have anyone to swap in his slot. We're swapping over to Cass. No. Oh, there's all that stuff in his kit I'm just forgetting about right now. Yeah, we're gonna auto and I don't see this working. We're just not doing anything here. Like, we're gonna get to the upload and I don't think it's gonna make a difference. Yeah, auto. Okay. I just wish I had Hondo. Yeah, we're not doing anything. Yeah, no. Because whatever that thing is called is going to go off in a second. It's already gone. Yeah, let's... I just want Raddus's turn again. Yeah, that's not doing anything. Let's try Night Sisters. I don't think it's going to work, but I'm trying... I don't remember exactly how Plague works. Plague's got to be percent health, right? There's no way this works. Let's just read about Plague. So like 5% health. Yeah. And then here, yeah, immune to turn reduction. Fear. Mastery. Stuff. I don't know, maybe we just try it anyway. Because what else do I have? Like Malik, Bounty Hunters, Sana. Like, we're scraping the bottom right now. We're trying everybody, but Yeah. This is just like another thing where we're just gonna auto and see what happens. I'm just like immune to getting plague altogether. Like I get plague not working. But can you just not get it? Yeah, because we're not landing any plague. Can you leave her alone? Can I save my DACA and just keep playing this in a dumb way? No? Okay, I thought that was the... Okay. Just get back to it. This is a waste of time too. Alright, let's get out of this. I need Hondo. Just need my boy Hondo. Malik's not going to do anything. Padme's... Could we get enough courage to do anything? I don't think so. We need healing immunity. So many. We're just gonna throw everybody in. God, just imagine if I saved Hondo for this moment. What if I had saved Sith Eternal Emperor for... No, he wouldn't have worked in this situation. I can't believe we were this close to winning. We were this close to winning. Because I think he's done. I think he thinks I'm done. Try Geos. Because like, if we clear him, we pull ahead in banners. Let's do Phoenix. We do at least get Armor Shred. I imagine I'm gonna want this version. How long is this video gonna be? I should probably add the Zeta to Sabine. we could land a lot more armor shred. I don't think there's any hope here. Yeah, definitely no hope here. I just want to see what happens with like we are doing a little bit of damage now. Can we just keep landing armor shreds? He's gonna pick us apart. Maybe if we had like a dispel on basic. Maybe at relics. Yeah, okay. We're done. It's sauna time. So it's gonna be Captain Han, it's gonna be Rolo, Stormtrooper Han, Lando, I guess. There's gotta be, with all these teams, there's gotta be one thing that can clean up a Malgus. This is not feeling like it. The Phoenix were feeling better than this. Because we're not even doing any damage. No. Okay. This is killing me. This is absolutely killing me. We're gonna try the geos, but it's not gonna do anything. Okay. So we've got ability blocks here. We've got protection from being taken out, but can we do any damage? I guess we got, it's gonna be about spy. But he's gonna be recovering from like we need like 0 debuffs. Is this a job for Princess Nisa? Yeah, that's not doing anything. Right? Yeah. That's a nothing. Let's try Ewoks. So Chirpa, Wicket, Elder, Nisa, Paplu is what I think. Alright, see what you guys can do. feel like the debuffs are messing up how, like, what made them special before. I think Nisa's gonna make it more difficult for them to do this. Because he's gonna recover from the debuffs. The reason they could beat, like, First Order before was because they didn't inflict debuffs. And now that's a whole bunch of dots. Yeah, that's a no shot. What it means is maybe... Let's see. We are going to try Padme. But I want to start first with Akbar, Leia. We'll do Ezra. I want no debuffs is what I'm looking for. Let's bring in Soldier. Chopper's got debuffs. I think even Farm Boy Luke has debuffs. Right? Yeah, he inflicts dots right there. About K2SO, I think he's like speed down or tenacity down or offense down. So many of these characters have debuffs. I just need... How about you? Expose, though. There's Expose. Yeah, the turn meter reduction's not going to do anything. Yeah, is there a junk Jedi that's not going to land a bunch of debuffs? Let's bring in Consular. Although Soldier might inflict debuffs, so this may all be moot. And it would be insane if this worked anyway. Yeah, but you can see because they're not inflicting debuffs, we are making like the most minute progress. But it's too little to matter, and we need like a dispel on basic to get rid of that protection up. I should have brought in Tebow. Maybe because Tebow has a dispel on basic. I just don't. It's the turn rate meter removal, which wouldn't have done anything. But is there a debuff? This is a Padme situation now. I think this is the last team. I need him to just inflict enough debuff so there's enough courage. A taunt would also be nice, but we don't have that. Okay, that's over. Oh my god. Alright, we're done. There's nothing left. I guess, like, do we throw in bounty hunters? Do we throw in first order? No, we're done. Congrats to my opponent. Oh my god, if we just kept Hondo. It's just very irritating to me to have been this close to winning this. Because he's not... I would be shocked if he came back. We clear this territory, it's a win. And all I would have needed was Hondo. It's the whole point of why I even kept him for offense. Was for this situation. Okay. Well, we will wrap it up. So thank you for watching. I don't know if I got anything to say right now. I'm watching Rebels. I don't know. We're done. Be excellent to each other, everyone. This still plays Galaxy of Heroes.